Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. We're going to continue our quest along where ancient stars align. Oh, mysterious. So we have to go talk to Mana again. Oh, official's already there. Odd, considering she's also right here.
Waiting for us?
The time has finally come. Though it brings Main Fräulein no joy to do so, there is something she must announce to the assembled populace.
My loyal servants, one must bid you adieu till such time as I beckon you once more, though we have faced many trials and tribulations together. You have all shown commendable courage in the course of duty. I feel a breeze now blows upon this place, and I feel that it blows in your honor. What? You're just gonna bail on us?
Official, are you leaving?
With the arrival of this giant meteorite, many more people have succumbed to the slumber. Strong as the soldiers may be, they are struggling to cope. And there is demand for volunteers everywhere we turn. Main Fräulein and I shall tend to the victims on the soldiers' behalf. The rest of this investigation we place in your capable hands.
Goodbye. You are a good listener. I enjoy chatting with you. To be honest, most of the other adventurers in the guild only ever talk to me when they want to hear Oz's reconnaissance reports. This little journey we had, it was a great adventure. I'm just sorry that it has to end so abruptly.
Actually, talking normal. I don't know how to respond to this.
Huh? You're talking a little weirder than you normally do. Oh, yikes. What am I doing? I totally broke form.
Oh.
What Main Fräulein means to say is that the mystical mysteries that vex and perplex are bound to be effortlessly extinguished by the advent of your commendable courage and wondrous wisdom.
Nice save, Oz.
And now Oz's translation is the one that sounds all kooky.
Main Fräulein simply wishes to say that she has every confidence that you will arrive at the truth of this matter.
Most indeed. My dear attendants, I hereby charge the Ritter rngwrldngnr with leading you out from the darkness, back into the realm of light.
So is that implication then that she knows, that she is actually aware that it's all an act? And she isn't like delusional more so than this is just the character she chooses to be.
Who are you calling your attendant?
Thank you, Oz, and thank you, Official.
We will meet again. Once this matter is concluded, I propose that we all get a drink together.
Official drunk would
Well,
be
now we're
fucking
two people
hysterical. I'm not sure there would be a funnier character in this game drunk than Official. Mavis would probably be pretty funny drunk too.
But let's not get hung up about that. The good news is I found something else out. I shaved some dust off the meteorite and used it to do another reading. It was actually really effective. These rocks have been around for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. Leonard must have lived a very long time ago. The meteorites carry his will and can pass it on to others. In other words, centuries on from Leonard's life, and the strength of his will is not diminished one bit. A guy from the distant past with a burning ambition to scale the highest mountain. I'd be willing to bet that he was an adventurer. Just like you.
Well, he better be more than generic adventure guy to be able to cause these meteor. Oof. Woo.
An adventurer? That does explain his obsession with mountain climbing.
Our approach so far has been too passive, and time has been against us every step of the way. We need to change our strategy, and we need to attack this problem at its source.
Paimon agrees. From now on, we need to put Leonard at the center of everything we do.
Yes, because if the meteorites carry Leonard's will with them, then it's precisely as Fischl said. The rocks are, in a sense, a curse. I'm a little incredulous, but it turns out her blind guess was actually spot on. No, I'm a respectable astrologist, and I shouldn't stoop to that kind of criticism. Anyway, all we need to do now is remove the curse.
Come on, Paimon, let's go.
Okie dokie. Since we've got a historical adventurer on our hands, Paimon thinks we should pay a visit to the Adventurers Guild.
Our records show that there have been many adventurers by that name over the years. It is impossible to know which one you refer to.
And it's just such a generic name.
However, I do recall that there is a book in the library authored by someone called Leonard. Perhaps you should take a look?
Shoutouts to the Leonards of the world out there. Keep climbing. Hello, citizen. Why do you have an exclamation point over your head? This is bad, really bad. Oh, you're the traveler. You must have seen the storm that hit us too. All of Mondstadt's a mess right now. Never said that we need to stop monsters from taking this opportunity to attack us, so we put out commissions for adventurers to scout their movements out. My next commission was to observe the monsters around the Thousand Winds temple, so I confirmed my tasking and left. At the temple, I saw a large group of monsters gathering together, and I tried to get a closer look. But I didn't expect to be discovered almost immediately upon getting closer. If a passing adventurer hadn't come to my rescue, I wouldn't have made it. I left the Thousand Winds temple for fear of being attacked by more monsters and came back to Mondstadt. And that's when I realized that I had left my adventurer handbook and map at the temple. But there's no way I could go to get it back like this. Traveler, would you be willing to help me go to the Thousand Winds temple and retrieve my map and adventurer's handbook? Leave it to me. Thank you so much. Honestly, it's a bit embarrassing. Ugh. Yeah, it is embarrassing. For you. At least they're gonna help us out. Would not be disappointed with it.
Says that Leonard's book should be in the northwest corner on the top floor of the library. Northwest corner. Should be right over there.
Northwest corner. Did they say top floor? This is the top floor. Yeah, no, now it's up. That's weird. This is east, though. Yeah, it should be right over here. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I swear I know my, Cardinal directions, allegedly.
Found it! Of Mountains and Seas, a guide for adventurers written by Leonard.
This was not the top floor.
But the words have faded.
Oh, yikes.
And there are even pages missing. Paimon's got no hope of reading this.
Finally clawing. Yikes. Well, he must have survived, right? Because he came back to deliver his notes, his book, or whatever.
Darn. Maybe we're just wasting our time on this one.
Don't give up. Let's see what Mona says.
Oh, right! Yeah, Mona! She might have a better idea.
Yes, the woman we were just talking to. Oh, yeah! The person that we were just hanging out with. I forgot about her. Has she been
Look what we
eating?
found! Leonard wrote a book!
Or sleeping? Or doing anything other than just standing there? Forever?
Ooh, let me see.
That's dedication. It's quite incoherent, as there's lots missing.
I could have predicted as much. Your average astrologist would definitely give up at this point. But I am Mona, progenitor of the future of astrology. Nothing can stand in my way. I simply need to deduce the missing portions with my astrolabe, write them in, and then decipher the text. Finished at last.
So what does it say?
Just as I thought. Leonard was an adventurer who lived 2,000 years ago. His lifelong dream was to reach the summit of a mountain called Pylos Peak.
2,000 years? So the constellation that caused the meteorites is from 2,000 years ago?
I don't get it.
Somehow, for some reason, this constellation was summoned down from the sky. I suspect that the Fatui have something to do with that part.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Because otherwise, why would the will of some dude who lived 2,000 years ago, some rando, cause meteorites to fall?
Paimon thinks so too. Whenever something shady happens, you can bet the Fatui are involved.
Otherwise, people are much more dangerous in death than they ever were in life.
The meteorites harbor elemental energy, which radiates out and lulls people to sleep by some means akin to hypnosis. And if I'm guessing correctly, there should be some sort of core meteorite among the bunch, within which is a crystal that harbors Leonard's spirit.
Oh shit. How will we find it?
Well, if I were Leonard, I would want to make sure the core lands right on the snowy summit that I never made it to while I was alive.
So the core should be at the top of Pylos Peak? Where is that? Paimon's never heard of it before.
It's the first I'd heard of it too. So I compared the map from the book against the current topography of Mondstadt. Apparently, Pylos Peak no longer exists.
Are you trying to say that the tallest mountain Paimon's never heard of just disappeared?
I once read somewhere that the Animo Archon, Barbados, once used his divine power to mobilize the winds and blow the ice and snow from the face of the earth. The whole landscape of Mondstadt was changed in the process.
Venti? Venti? The fuck is Venti? Venti, get your ass over here. We need to talk.
The mountains of that age were replaced by the vast stretch of ocean we see today. Still, a mountain that high, drop it into the ocean and it'll still leave a trace. The summit still reaches just above the water's surface. So the place known as Pylos Peak in Leonard's day is today known as Musk Reef.
Has quite a inviting odor. I don't know, whoever sees Musk is like, yep, there we go. Oh, that's for the spiral abysses. That makes sense. Haven't been there yet. You all will excuse me. Got somewhere to be. Yeah, okay. Whoa, whoa.
Oh. So, this is Pylos Peak. Not much to show for itself now, eh?
Looks like someone beat us here. Is this like a popular tourist spot?
Oh my god.
or-
He's a very conspicuous person. How do you not remember what dude looks like just based on the hat?
Ah, it's you!
Huh? You again.
You just woken up.
Look at the state he's in. Was he in that dream just now?
He managed to extricate himself from the dream on his own strength? How is that possible?
Just because you are powerless to do something does not mean that I am. You're too late anyway. I finished my research.
We knew it! This was all a dirty trick by the Fatui!
Save it! No more fun and games for me today. I'll come for you when I'm good and ready.
Wait, what are you trying to achieve?
You entered the dream they've all been having, didn't you? How much do you know about Leonard?
Leonard? Who's Leonard? Whatever. I have bigger fish to fry. I've discovered something far more important and far more terrifying.
What?
What is it? Please tell us. Volunteer that information.
The stars, the sky, it's all a gigantic hoax. A lie.
The stars are a lie. What are you talking about?
Is this some kind of astrological debate between you and Mona? Because if so, surely you can come up with a better argument than the stars are a lie.
More the premise.
Seriously, who's gonna fall for that one when you can just lift your head up at night and see them up there twinkling away?
Oh, you are so naive, it kills me. Still, can't really blame you. After all, I used to believe the same thing myself. Up until a few moments ago, that is.
A few moments ago? You mean...
Look, I really don't have the time to do this right now. What was the Jester thinking? He must have had some inkling of what we might discover on this mission. Would it really have been so difficult to give me a little forewarning? Or maybe he just wanted to give me a fright. Time for me to go out and find the truth. So long, suckers.
It so doesn't fit his character. So long, suckers. I think I heard that once. Somebody said it, and I was like, oh, that's humorous.
Oh, can you believe that guy? He calls us suckers and then he just trots off. No one disrespects me. No one. Ugh.
Whoa.
Time to show them what you get when you cross
She
world-class
moves?
genius with pure,
Oh my
unadulterated
god.
rage.
Holy shit, she's ridiculous.
Wow, you fought so fiercely.
Told you. That's what happens when you disrespect me.
Mona, you are a force to be reckoned with.
You bet I am. Paimon, you agree too, right? Did I show those Fatui who's boss or what?
And very vain.
Sure did. Without you here, those guys would have caused us a whole lot more trouble.
See? How do you like that, Harbinger? Scumbag. He seemed genuinely shaken, though. I don't think he was lying. I was always taught to talk about the false sky during astrological readings. Could there be more to such phrases than I have been led to believe? I digress. Come on, let's finish the job we came to do.
Man, if Mona's that good, Barbara's gonna have to take a back seat once I get Mona. Woo! Woo! She's so fucking cool, too. Like, she just moves and becomes water. Time to destroy the meteorite core. Let's do this.
Whoa, this must be the core. It looks totally different from all the other meteorites. It's way more shiny.
This stone harbors an unbelievable amount of elemental energy and human desire. It's the core, all right?
Did we destroy it?
Yes. Otherwise, the victims will never wake up. This core is the root cause of everything that has happened.
Do it.
What was that?
With ropes, we can scale mountains.
Yikes.
With boats, we can sail the seas. By age 40, I had conquered every last domain. Pylos Peak alone defeated me. As an adventurer, and well, maybe in other ways too. Now, I am approaching the end of my life. Many times I have sat and stared up at that peak as the boundless snow slowly engulfed me. It is a beast without weakness, the merciless face of the world. It fills me with fear. And when an adventurer loses courage, they can no longer climb mountains. My mountaineering days may be over, but I have a greater ambition now. Humans create tools to conquer nature, and when nature conquers them in return, they create better tools. Where our legs cannot take us, maybe our tools can. And when tools fail us, perhaps wings can carry us instead. My dear friend, I leave you my designs for the wings of incompletion. Against the unknown, humanity stands as one. To be alive is to seek, to set foot in every place that the eye can see. I have little time remaining, though the wind has not yet come for my soul. But between us and your children, students, and friends, I believe that someone will reach that place at last.
Wow. Well, that was unexpected.
Determination so strong you wish to pass it on to others.
Who would have thought that human will can survive in the skies for millennia on end? Astrology really is an incredible thing.
What makes you say that?
The ability to communicate with the stars can give you access to all the secrets from throughout human history. Though, of course, very few astrologists ever reach that level.
Mona, thank you ever so much for all of your assistance.
What's with the formal tone all of a sudden? And speaking of formal tone, what is the deal with that girl, Fischl? She's a curious one.
Paimon thinks so too. She's so... how to put this?
She's full of weird and wonderful thoughts.
Yeah. Although, if you think about it, seems she was right all along. Is she one of these people who uses the wrong method but still gets the right answer?
You may well be right.
Even so, Paimon thinks that the most surprising thing of all was how Pylos Peak turned into a teeny tiny little island.
A mountain of yesteryear now sits as an island in the sea. Almost anyone from Mondstadt could reach it now, just by jumping in a boat.
In other words, everyone can climb Pylos Peak now.
Everyone can stand on top of the mountain.
Do you think Leonard would be happy about it? The situation with Pylos Peak might be a bit of a shock. But now, with the help of the Animal Archon, the people of Mondstadt are able to glide. With wings, people can travel further and higher than ever before and explore new and unknown places.
Leonard, is your wish now fulfilled?
The victims should finally start waking up now that we've dealt with the core. And we have finally finished our commission from the Adventurers Guild.
Wish everyone a speedy recovery. Mona just gone. Mona and that badonk.